Hi everyone, this is Dr. Katie from Scribenote, and today I'm going to take you through Scribenote's newest companion, the writing companion, aka Quill. So to turn on our companions, we go into the top right hand corner, into the account settings, and scroll to the bottom. You'll see this toggle, companion beta. Mine is currently on. Yours will be off, but when you turn it on, you'll see this nice purple sidebar here, which is where they live. So back to the dashboard, we can open up the companion sidebar. We can search for a note because that is where we will access Quill and get him to help us with our edits. So basically, as we're going through, we'll click New Chat. The companions will introduce themselves. There'll be more to come. Remember that they're still in beta and AI can make mistakes, so just review the work and give us any feedback you might have. So going through, we can literally change anything that we'd like per section. Just remember to ask Quill to do something. We have to write @Quill. And then we can do anything along the lines of write the subjective in point form. Remember to be specific. Ask it for the section that you want changed, and then ask it to change it, and it will do that. And we'll be able to see and accept and reject column. You could even ask it to add in some subheadings. You could ask it for specific subheadings. So really quickly, Quill will rewrite this for you if you don't want the paragraph form anymore. And we can see here that did a good job that way. Now, other things within objective we could do would be @Quill, capitalize all abnormals within the objective section. And we'll give him a second to finish up his work there. Basically, again, the whole point of this is to reduce your editing time, make it so you have less typing to do, we can see he can do that very quickly, and it turns out really nice so that any of your abnormals are basically highlighted for you when you're transferring them into your PIMPs. And again, don't forget about accept, reject. Other things we could do for assessment would be, ask to write assessment in paragraph form. For the plan, again, the subheadings if you wanted to, or what I really like to do is to ask it to write like a case summary if this was a really complicated appointment and I was going to send this dog to, say, a specialist. I could write @Quill, write a case summary. I would also recommend to give a word count under 200 words. And then I would always say where I wanted this. At the bottom of the plan for a dermatologist. And then we'll let him do his thing there. Again, really, really fast way to get a nice, concise summary of a complicated appointment. So we'll let him kind of finish that up. And then if we had a referral form we were working on, we could easily just cut and paste that in. So again, he's super, super speedy. We've got like a really nice succinct summary there. And then the last thing, that we could potentially do is adjust our client summary. So basically, when you go to make a client summary, you'll have this generate client summary button. You do need to create one first before you go to edit it. And it will write it kind of in our standard format. But if you don't like this, you could ask Quill to change it any way that you'd like, even asking it, to generate it in an email format. So @Quill, write, actually, I'll say change the client summary into email format, include the client's name, Jane, and the clinic, Grand River. And we'll just give him a second. So again, like if you'd rather email this to your client and you don't want to print it off at the time of the appointment, generating an email is super easy. It won't take you very much time at all. And we see that Quill has taken the name we gave, included all the findings from the client summary, and then also signed it from our team at Grand River. So Quill is really, really helpful. His job is to make your life easier, and the way to make sure you can refer back to the chats that you had with him is just click this back button up at the top of Companion. You'll see the date and the time and the little icon that's Quill there in the corner, and you can click into him and review anything that you did, or any other companion sessions that you have open. And just so you know, for now, we only have Summy and Quill, but more companions are on their way to help you with your workflow. We hope that helps.